première pour voir ton visage tout entier. La seconde pour voir tes yeux. La dernière pour voir ta bouche. Et l'obscurité tout entière pour me rappeler tout cela. En te serrant dans mes bras.
Dear distant chateau, who are you looking at? Are you staring at me as if you know I don't belong? As if I'm the one who has been fooling the world, but I can't get anything past you? You're a cruel reality. But thank you for forcing me to see myself from your perspective. As you sit atop the hill, overlooking vines, keeping tabs on the midnight moon.
Bonjour, kiss kiss.
Bisous, bisous. Quelle heure est-il?
N'importe quoi.
C'est dommage.
Let's hide underneath the covers all day. I never want to move from this spot.
What about survival?
There you are. What more do I need?
La nourriture?
I'll feed on the perfect pearls of your fingertips.
Water?
I'll suck down the golden flecks of your sun-setting eyes.
Money?
Qu'est-ce que c'est ces trucs?
Work.
Ah, putain! This is beginning to become my morning routine. Chaque matin, my waking life can't seem to pull myself out of its 1,000-year sleep. Do you remember that one morning when I overslept so late and rushed so quickly that by the time I got to work, I realized I was wearing 2 socks on one foot and none on the other? Tu te souviens?
No, I don't remember.
Why not?
I wasn't there with you that morning.
Mais, bien sûr, I know that. But, of course you do remember.
Have you gone a little stir-crazy, love? How about you climb downstairs and go for a walk along the water?
Each morning, when I wake up, there you are, watching me, making sure I slept soundly. I look through your eyes and see the day before me, far past your pupils, corneas, retinas. I hold your hand down narrow cobblestone streets as time ticks on, and then, at the day's end, I ramble off my untethered thoughts to you until my unconscious envelops me. But today I do not want to leave this bed. We are 2 ton rock.
deeply there. Stretch your...
I do not want to leave this house! I know you can't come with me. I know you can't leave here. And we both know you're not really here right now. Let's just sit quietly together. No more talking, please. Darkness surrounded me completely. The clearest image was my feet strapped in leather making their way along the dirt. At first they moved quickly and worked up a miniature dust storm, but the weight grew heavier with each step. And before I knew it, they were moving painstakingly slow. She walked beside me, communicating wordlessly. Ocean waves crashed along the shore hundreds of feet below. To think that once I floated on those waters, absorbing all of the rays of life, thanking nature for the ebb and flow. Now that water below was nothing but a threat, taunting me with growls. In front of me, the dark road seemed infinite. Behind me, daylight was gone. I imagined and perhaps hallucinated the sound of a car making its way toward us. The light soon accompanied the sound. The driver stopped the car next to us. Je peux te conduire chez toi? Here it was, that blanket of comfort that I lost upon this road. The velvety notes teased my ears and warmed my chilled body. About to speak, my eyes moved over to the driver's seat, preparing to see the familiar face, my body ready to release its every tension like a cut string of a marionette. But no relief was found. His face was a never-ending, shifting image, unable to decide on a certain set of features, constantly morphing. I did not know this man. The surprise locked up my voice, and no sound escaped me. A few seconds of silence passed. Water below, car motor, and a black hole in front and behind. One more beat, and away he drove. You are cordially invited to the wedding of Sir and It's today! Don't be late! You can find it at 323 Rue Delights and Higher Powers. Again! Don't be late! Oh, I need something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Ma sœur, Murray, es-tu réveillée? Yes, I'm awake.
How old were you when Mom let you shave your legs?
I was 13.
Will you teach me how to someday soon?
If you start shaving now, your hair will only grow back thicker. It'll just never be the same.
Please?
Sure.
Still awake?
Yes.
I'm going to miss you when you leave.
Someone once said, if you start missing me now, I'm already gone.
Oh.
You still awake? Yes.
How will I know when I'm in love?
You'll see his face and realize you've known him your whole life.
You mean I've already met him? I don't want to marry any of the boys in my class. They're stinky.
Don't be silly. You'll just have that feeling in the pit of your stomach. The deepest bits of you will know. You'll stir his skin into your tea.
Oh, that seems right. You ever wonder what he's doing right now? What air he's breathing? What he sees?
I wonder what table his elbow is resting on. What was the last meal he ate?
I think he just had the chocolate ice cream sundae with crushed cookies that look like dirt and red and green gummy worms.
That's what you just ate.
Oh. Well, maybe he did too. Peut-être. I saw a wrinkly old man on the bus today. You know what was weird? He had the most perfect fingernails I'd ever seen. Usually old people have yellow, gnarled nails, but his were smooth and pink and all the same size. I think it's because he had a wife that loved him for a long time. Touching his true love for so long kept his hands young.
go to sleep. Other people kissing. Do you understand how I feel when I see other people kiss? It's as if the whole world's kissing it. I don't even have lips, no mouth, no nose, no way to breathe. If you see me without these features, then you know what I've just seen. If only I can organize my thoughts enough. I grab a pen and paper trying to record this stuff. I try to write them down and forget which letters make which sounds, and I end up drawing pictures. I doubt these pictures will make much sense, so instead, I talk to you as if you were there, as if you were before me, with eager eyes and listening ears turned up and the world turned down, and actually, it's just you before me. Nothing else, en fait.
Here you are, a new mouth for your wedding. Wear it well.
Es-tu réveillé? Oui, yes, I'm awake. Ça va? Ça va. I suppose I'm heading in the right direction?
I suppose. You still awake?
Yes.
You know what's interesting?
What is?
Connected earlobes.
Pardon? Earlobe?
You know how some people have earlobes that are attached to the side of their face instead of free, floppy ones?
C'est vrai.
Well, it means those people are control freaks. They possess the ravenous hunger to dominate. They are the originals. The others are the newcomers. The newcomers always fall hopelessly for the originals.
What if someone only has one?
One earlobe?
No, one connected one. You know how mom has one green eye and one brown because of genetics? Well, what if someone has one connected earlobe and one disconnected?
Those people have a perfect balance. They're the only ones with the ability to navigate their own fate. Imagine that. Mapping your own path.
If only I would have known.
But it makes shopping for things like bicycle helmets quite challenging.
All this time.
And earrings never look quite right.
Earlobes.
You still awake? You can borrow my favorite pair for the wedding.
Go, sweetheart. Did you talk to her?
I did.
Really?
Well, I tried.
We should just go in.
It wasn't easy.
Did she listen?
No. Of course not. All I ever wanted was to be like her. Before I even realized my mother had a first name other than Mom. Mon Dieu, I would linger in her room for hours until she kicked me out or Maman sent us to bed.
you like?
But that day, the day she wore the diamond on her left hand as if it separated her from those who couldn't possibly deserve it. I told her how I felt about him. But she was a wall that my words splattered against. There she was, close enough for me to bump elbows with while she cut chicken at the dinner table. Had anyone looked hard enough, they would have seen that my smile was suspended by the strings attached to my ears. Because my sister, my big sister, is gone. And in her place sat a ghostly reminder of much warmer times.
Dance with me.
Did you know that half the days, every other day I guess, I wake up and I think that this is the ceiling and this is the floor. I orient myself to the floor being here and the ceiling being here. I teach myself how to walk on my hands and balance on my palms. I spread my fingers wide so as not to put too much pressure on my wrists. I teach myself how to suck water from a straw upside down and how not to burn myself with hot soup. I teach myself that blue is below and green is above, and then I wake up the next morning and this is the ceiling and this is the floor, and then I have to teach myself everything all over again. It really is so fucking tedious. If only there could be one consistent up and one consistent down, then I could really get my life started on the right foot. Then I could really see you clearly. But for now, I'm not sure which part is your hair or your foot or your mouth or your... I'm still trying to figure that out. Will I ever reach you?
Don't burden yourself too much with technicalities.
Just remember to remain at the mercy of it all.
Here, this water is for you. It's very blue.
Well, yes.
What other color would it?
It looks quite deep.
Well, it is quite deep.
J'ai peur.
If you stop struggling so much, you'll be able to float.
Stop moving.
Breathe in and out.
Ebb and flow.
Let the water... Good. Good.
Lay on top of it.
And there you have it.
You're floating.
You're flying, actually.
Do you see that small beach over there behind the cliff?
That's where your wedding is about to start at any minute.
You better fly straight there, or else you'll be late.
Most people think there are 1,665 steps to the top of the Eiffel Tower. However, the French have been keeping un petit secret. You see, it is easy to miss things in life if you move too fast. But the French like to take their time. Even our dogs like to mosey along as if to savor the day. At the top of the Eiffel Tower, it is easy to miss the last 3 steps. They are not hidden, but can only be seen if one slows down. At the top of the steps is a button. Parisians famously never visit the Eiffel Tower, but I knew I needed that button. Alors, one day I climbed to the top and pressed it. Suddenly, Paris was frozen. From the top of the tower, all the tourists down below were stopped in their tracks. Paris was at a standstill. From the top, I could see clear lines between each person, little paths that showed where their days would take them. I mapped out their fates, and I realized it matched our constellations, our maps of fate. It was all so clear. But at some point I became lonely and needed to push the button again to undo the freeze. Once again, Paris was a confusion of crossing paths. The lines intersected so chaotically, I instantly forgot what I had originally seen.
Attends! Don't start without me! I'm here! This is 323 Rue de Lights and Higher Powers, right?
Vous êtes ici, mais pourquoi?
My wedding! I'm here! I finally made it! I'm ready! Where is he?
Ma pauvre petite, il n'y a plus de hommes ici. Tu es en retard. Je suis très désolée pour toi, mais sais-tu, c'est fini.
I'm too late. But I didn't even stop to tie a shoe or daydream about his eyes or the way his hair smells in the morning or the hard pillow of his chest after a long day. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I took every path in front of me and followed it even if I was unsure it was the right one.
Are you mademoiselle?
Oui? Yes, c'est moi. That's me.
Excusez-moi, you flew just a little bit too far east. There is a man. He's been waiting at that cafe for hours. If I were you, I think I would go to him. His name is Jacques Prévert. C'est poète, tu sais?
le café dans la tasse. Il a mis le lait dans la tasse du café. Il a mis le sucre dans le café au lait. Avec la petite cuillère, il a tourné. Il a bu le café au lait. Et il a reposé la tasse sans me parler. Il a allumé une cigarette. Il a fait des ronds avec la fumée. Il a mis les cendres dans les cendriers. Sans me parler, sans me regarder. Il s'est levé. Il a mis son chapeau sur sa tête. Il a mis son manteau de pluie parce qu'il pleuvait. Et il est parti sous la pluie, sans parole, sans me regarder. Et moi, j'ai pris ma tête dans ma main et j'ai pleuré.
Bonsoir.